Hi, I'm Kayden, and this is my brother Zac. Join us on our adventure. Hi friends, it's our second day in Spain. We woke up early because it's adventure time. And guess what we found? A super beautiful playground. We ran, we climbed, and we played so much fun games there. Come join the adventure with us. My brother and I tried the slide, and whoosh, it was super fast and so much fun. And then my brother and my friend saw the round ladder. They climbed, they spun, and played with it like crazy. It was so much fun. Everyone was laughing and cheering. Spain is turning into the best adventure ever. And then my brother tried the zip line. Whoosh! I ran right next to him to race and compete. It was so exciting. We both felt like superheroes flying through the playground. And then it was finally my turn to try the zip line. I held on tight and zoomed all the way across the playground. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I didn't want to stop. And then I joined my brother and my friend to ride the big green car. But guess what? We didn't just drive it like a car. We pretended it was a super cool space car. We zoomed around like astronauts, exploring the whole galaxy. And then everyone decided to climb up the playhouse. First we crawled through the tunnel. Then we climbed higher and higher like little monkeys. The playhouse felt so big, like a castle in the sky. We laughed, we shouted, and we waved from the top like kings and queens. It was such an awesome adventure, I didn't want to come down. And then I checked out the whole playground from the very top. Wow, it looked so big from up there. I could see the slides, the swings, and everyone playing. It felt like I was the king of the playground. And then I tried sliding down the slide. It was super fast and super fun. I wanted to climb back up and do it all over again. And my brother Zac and my friend Joey tried the slide too. Whoosh, they went down super fast, and we all laughed so much. It was really fun. And then I started running all around the playground. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I went past the swings, past the slide, and straight towards my brother and my friend. They saw me coming, and we all laughed so loud. It felt like the playground turned into our own racetrack. And I was running to join the fun adventure with them. And then I tried the round obstacle steps hop, hop, hop. And I made it all the way to the small round cement that looked like a little mountain. And my brother tried climbing the ladder made of rope. He pulled, he climbed, and went higher and higher. He was smiling the whole time. He really enjoyed playing on it so much. And then we climbed the playhouse again. We looked around, explored every corner, and felt like little adventures on a secret mission. It was so much fun. And then my brother followed us upstairs into the playhouse. He was so excited, and he shouted, "Let's go climb to the next floor." So we all agreed and started our mission. Step by step, holding onto the rails, we climbed higher and higher. It felt like we were going up a giant tower. We laughed, we helped each other, and we couldn't wait to see what was waiting for us at the top. The playhouse adventure just kept getting more and more exciting, and then we quickly went down afterwards. And then we found this really cool ride that looked just like a boat. We all jumped in and started playing with it right away. It felt like we were sailing across the ocean on a big adventure. But oh no, the seats were super hot because of the sun. We had to move around a little and go ouch, ouch, while laughing so hard. Even though it was hot, we didn't stop playing. We pretended we were brave sailors on a mission. We rocked the boat, steered it left and right, and shouted, "Captain, full speed ahead!" It was so funny and exciting, and even with the hot seats, we really enjoyed it. And then we climbed this small mountain at the playground. Step by step, we made it all the way to the top. feeling like real mountain climbers. And guess what was waiting there? A big slide! We sat down, counted 1, 2, 3, goo! And whoosh, we slid all the way down. And then I found another slide, and of course, I had to try it. I sat down, pushed off, and whoosh, down I went. It was so much fun, I couldn't stop smiling the whole way. While we were playing on the slide, my brother was just relaxing on the rope swing. He looked so chill while we kept running around. And then I climbed back up to the playhouse, step by step, higher and higher, ready for more adventure on top. And then I went on the slide again, whoosh. The wind rushed past my face, and it felt super fast and exciting. I laughed all the way down and really enjoyed the slide. And then, after playing in the playground, we went to the beach. The sand and waves looked so fun, I couldn't wait to start exploring. And Uncle Dunley carried my brother all the way to the beach. It looked so funny, and we were all laughing so much. And then we finally reached the beach in Marbella. I can't wait to play in the sand. And then Daddy helped me walk across the stony part of the beach. The stones were tricky to step on, but he held my hand and we carefully made our way through. After that, we finally reached the soft sandy part of the beach. The sand felt warm under my feet, and I couldn't wait to run, jump, and explore. The waves sparkled in the sun, and it looked like a perfect day for adventure at the beach. And then my sister Amber, my friend Joey, and I started playing in the sand. We dug the sand and laughed so much. Then we soaked our feet in the water. It felt cool and ticklish. We splashed a little, ran around, and had so much fun together at the beach. It was the perfect adventure day in Spain. And my brother Zac was digging the sand so fast. It looked super funny, and we couldn't stop laughing at how messy he got. Amber started running away from the beach because the water was so cold. But everyone else kept playing, laughing, and enjoying the beach together. It was such a happy time. And my brother Zac was playing with the sand. He kept burying his feet in it. He wiggled his toes and laughed so much, like he was stuck. It was super funny to watch, and we all joined the fun. And then my friend from America joined us at the beach. He sat down with us in the sand and started playing right away. Together, we built a big sandcastle with towers and walls. We laughed, shared ideas, and worked like a team. It was so much fun building our castle by the sea. And then after the beach, we planned to ride a bus in Spain. So we waited at the bus stop, all excited for the ride. Of course, in Spain, most of the signs are written in Spanish. It feels so cool and different. Then, after a long wait, the bus finally came. Unlike in the UK, where we can pay by card or travel card, here in Spain, we need to pay with cash. And guess what? Children don't ride for free. It felt like a little grown-up adventure just buying the tickets. And then we hopped on the bus, off to our next adventure in Spain. On the way to the mall, we saw so many different flags hanging along the street. They were so colorful and bright, it made the ride even more exciting. And we could also see plants and trees along the street. Spain looked so colorful and alive. Then we got off the bus. Everyone was excited as we crossed the street on our way to the mall. It felt like the start of a new adventure. Yes, we're here. The mall is called La Cacata. Can't wait to see what's inside. Everyone was so excited that we rushed inside the mall. It felt like a new adventure waiting for us at every corner. Whoa! They have Dunkin' Donuts here in Spain too. I didn't expect that. The donuts looked so yummy, I really wanted to try one. And then after we ate our yummy donuts, we started walking around the mall. There were so many cool shops and bright lights everywhere. We looked around, explored, and had so much fun. And when we went to a phone shop to check out the latest phones, we were so surprised they looked really cool and super high-tech. And then we played this super cool machine. When you punch or kick it, it measures how strong you are. We all took turns, and it was so funny seeing our scores. And we played hopping side by side on the black straight line on the floor. We tried to keep our balance, but we kept laughing and almost falling over. Afterwards, we ate chicken at KFC. Yummy! And in the end, we took a rest while checking the phones in the brochure they gave us. We had so much fun at the playground, beach, and mall. Join us again for day 3 of our holiday, an adventure in Spain. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our videos. Thanks for watching Kayden and Zac Adventure. Explore, learn, and discover with us.